My ponte parka pants was supposed to be a quick and easy win, but right at the end, I found a flaw in the fabric, and that stopped me right on my tracks. Hi everyone, my name is Karen and this is my channel KGFL Creations. Welcome to another episode of Friday Sews. As you can see, I still have my background here with all of the garments from 2025. I didn't remove anything. It is still here in the sewing room, so I decided to do a little background here. Let's start. I'm not going to talk about what I'm wearing today because you guys have seen this t-shirt many times before. It is a classic tee, one of my many classic tees. Let's get into it. On last video, I did say that I had cut the black ponte for my Parker ponte pants. And I did sew it. And it turned out really good. Here is, it's in black, so it's not the best for you guys to see. I did add the pocket. I watched again the sew along from Whitney from Tomcat Stitchery. She has a sew along for the Parker ponte, and I did the pockets as she did. Turned out really nice. I did a couple of changes to the back piece, the back pattern piece. I did a small full seat adjustment. It was just a ½ an inch. It wasn't much, just a little bit. That turned out good. The pants look good. I want to see if I have some pictures. I don't think I took any pictures, and I'll tell you why in a little bit, why I didn't take any pictures. But this fabric here, this ponte, it's very bouncy. It did not want to iron at all. And when I was ironing, I would always put a piece of fabric, my cotton fabric I have somewhere over there. I always put it on top because since this is polyester or nylon or something, I don't know what it is. It's not cotton. So I put a piece of fabric every time I'm ironing so I don't damage the fabric. But this is very bouncy and did not want to stay put at all. So what I decided to do, I decided to top stitch all the seams. So the first seam that I top stitched, well, it is, you have to top stitch the pocket right here. I'm sure you're not going to be able to see that. Maybe you can. Top stitch here, and then I put, what did I do first? Did I put this together first? Yes, I put the front and back here. So I top stitched this portion here all the way to the back. I top stitched the inseam. You're not gonna, this is black, you're not gonna be able to see it. So I top stitched the inseam, and when I put the side seams together, I also top stitched all the way down. It was not easy to do this because I had to put it in the machine from the top here and go through all the way to the end. I was able to do it because this is very malleable fabric, and I was stuffing in and stuffing all the way in, little by little, all the way to the end here, and then everything was top stitched. I decided to iron it. I ironed it just a little bit, it wasn't much. Then it was time to do the hem. So I was like, okay, I will do the hem on this. I went all the way to the bottom, right? I'm looking at it, and then I looked in my pattern piece because I added to the bottom here. I'm like, okay, I think I'm going to fold it 1.5 inches up. So because my other one, I think I did 1.5 inches. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to do 1.5 inches. I took one piece and I folded 1.5 inches, and I added the pins first because I wanted to hand stitch it first, see if I liked it, and then I was going to stitch on the actual machine. So I did one, I put the pins in because I wanted to hand stitch first, and then I went to the other one, and then I saw one thing. Let me see if I can find it here, if it's on this one or the other one. It's hard to see, very hard to see. Let's see if I can find it. Where is it? Oh, I found it. There was a flaw in the fabric, and I'm devastated by it. I am devastated by it. When I folded this, I looked. There is a little hole. Let me see if I can put my finger through it so you can see with the back. There's a little hole right here in the bottom. It's not all the way to the bottom. The hole is right here, and this is the end right there. It is not a serger cut. It is not, because it's round. It is a little round hole. So I don't know if this came from Joann's. This is not the first time that I have a hole in a fabric from one of the fabrics that I purchased from Joann's. Yeah, and also a fabric that I purchased from Hobby Lobby. Also, it was a jersey knit that I got from Hobby Lobby, had a little hole in it. So this one has a hole in it. And when I was like, OMG, now what I'm going to do, I finished this whole thing, I top stitched everything. I top stitched the whole thing. And I find a hole right at the bottom, almost at the bottom. It's not at the bottom. So I put it on and I went over and I told my daughter about it. And I was like, okay, I have this hole in my pants. What should I do? And she looked at it and she's like, well, just stitch it up a little bit, do your hem, and that's it. It's all the way to the bottom. Nobody's gonna see that. Who's gonna be looking all the way to the bottom? And I'm like, okay. And then I went to my husband. I had the pants on and I went to him and I told him, and he's like, why didn't you see this? How come you didn't see this before? You went all the way to the end and you didn't see this? And I'm like, no, I did not see, not even when I was sewing all the way to the bottom. I did not see it. Maybe when I had the two pieces together, it was at the bottom. I didn't see it. When I cut, it was at the bottom. I didn't see it. I did not see this at all. I did not see it. That's why I'm so devastated. How could I have missed this little hole in the fabric? And he's like, well, just cut it off. Make the pants shorter. And I'm like, but I wanted it to be a long pant. I wanted it to go all the way to the bottom. And he's like, well, that's the only thing you can do. So I came in here and I raised it a little bit. I kind of folded right at the little bit. And it's at a place that I really don't like. So I don't know what I am going to do. I don't know if I should do what my daughter says, to just stitch it up a little bit, make my hem, and that's it. Forget about it. Just let it go. Or if I should make it a little bit shorter, crop it up a little bit, and just cut that one piece out. I have no idea. I will see if I can have some pictures. I'll put it up here for you guys to see how it fits on me. It fits well. The front looks good. The back, I can't see it much because it is black. So it's just like, there's not much that I can see, but it does look good. I do like the pants, but I have a dilemma now. And right now, I don't know what I am going to do. If you guys have any suggestions for me, please put it in the comments below, your suggestions of what I will make with this, what I should do with the pair of pants, because this is, let me see here if I can find, I always lose the hole because this is black on black. I lose the hole. I don't know where it is. You see, I lost it again. I want to measure how high up this is. Let's see if I can. I always pull this out so I can measure and see. It is about 4 inches from the bottom. So if I make a hem of 2 inches, when I stitch, I might just go over that little bit that, you know, if I do the little stitching as my daughter tells me, maybe I could try that. Don't know. Yeah, 4 inches from the bottom. I just measured from 4 inches from the bottom. But since I cannot see it, so she might be right. She might be right that nobody's gonna see this. But I am devastated. I am devastated after making this whole thing. It looks so, so good. My pockets look flawless. I still have the little marks right here in white because I had to use my white marker so I can see it on the black. But everything looks so good and it fits very, very well. I am so sad. So sad. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Now let's talk about the plans for this weekend and for the week ahead. Right now, this here is in timeout because I have to decide what I am going to do with this. Yeah, timeout for this one here. I think this will be the first time I have something in timeout so I can decide what to do. I think I am going to pull a couple of dark fabric from my stash because I have black on my serger and I have black on my machine. So I think I will pull some dark fabric, some black fabric actually from my stash, and I'll see what I can do from there. Don't know what else to do, but yeah, want to do that. Wanted to also talk a little bit about the plans for this year. Last year, I did buy a lot of fabric to make pants from the Nick of Times that I purchased from the Black Friday. I did get a lot of twill, some stretch twill, some with no stretch. So this year, the plan for 2026 is going to be make pants. I need to make more pants. I need to go over that barrier that I have in my mind of making pants. I need to make more pants. So I started with this one, which it's on time out right now, but this is not a hard one because it is a stretch fabric. To me, I think it's an easier fit because it's stretch, so it should be okay. But the other ones that I want to make, I do have some denim that I want to make another ginger jeans. I also purchased a pattern from Cashmere, the Ames, and Ames, I think that's AMES. I'll put a little picture right here for you to see. Purchased that pattern to make out of the stretch denim that I have. From the Nick of Times, I did get one, I think it was one stretch, the navy blue. The other ones were not stretch, if I remember correctly. Need to find a pattern for non-stretch, and I need to make muslin out of that one. So that's what I want to work on this year. This year, I'll cross my fingers. It will be the year of the pants. Let's talk a little bit about life. Not much has been going on. Very busy at work. Temperature did get a little bit better last week, and the weekend it was cold for me here in South Florida. I know many people live in the north. It was very, 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 very cold. Up in the north of the United States, we did get a blast of some kind, an Arctic blast or some, whatever it is that they call it, and it reached us. Granted, for us here, the low in the middle of the night, I think it got to like 44, maybe 44, 45, 43 in some places in my zip code. Some other places maybe it did get a little cooler than that, but to me it was very, very cold. Very, very cold. But it did get a little bit better. No long sleeves today for me. And I am very happy about that. So that's it for today. If you liked this video, can you please hit that like button below? And if you can also subscribe, it will mean a lot to me. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video. I will see you on the next one. Bye.